My name's Nadine Haupt with fastwomeninbusiness.com. Before I started working with Mark and Ingrid, I tried a couple of different things. I worked with other programs that were trying to help me define what my niche and my target market was, how to set up a coaching business, but it wasn't really getting me where I wanted to be. I was frustrated in that I really didn't want just a coaching business. I wanted something more enterprise-wide, something that would take into consideration professional speaking abilities, coaching, consulting, writing, and I felt that was what was best delivered here with Mark and Ingrid. They were able to see the perspective of so many different ways rather than just looking at it as a small piece of my overall business. So from the initial calls, the questionnaire, and now my VIP days, there's been several different things that have been really forefront for me of what I can take away from it and has really set me up for success. The questionnaire, it really made me sit down and drill down and think about who I was trying to serve and why. And even though I was a little unclear, it still started the creative juices flowing to make me understand who I was going to work with and who I was not going to work with. And we kind of clarified some of that through our first call. Once we got to the VIP days and started really honing in on that market and what was the best brand for me, it just all made sense and started to click. I was able to let go of all of the scatterbrained ideas that I had and really focus in on the ideal client, their pains and problems, and how I'm going to solve them. I'd have to say the favorite part so far for me has been the VIP days. Is really coming here, meeting Mark and Ingrid in person, and getting to feel the energy behind it. It's helped me not only develop the clarity that I needed for my business, but also elevate my own energy levels to be just so motivated and excited and enthused to just take this to levels I hadn't even thought of before. If someone had asked me to describe Ingrid as a person, one of the first words that comes to mind is authentic, and second would be passionate. She's very clear and true to who she is and what she can do for others, and through that brings out the best in me so that I can stand in my power and in my strength and be the best person that I can be. If I were to describe Mark, the first thing that comes to my mind is genuine. From the first moment that I consulted with him and talked with him on the phone, there was this just genuine sense of connection and a caring about where I was at, where I was coming from, and truly how he and Ingrid could help me move myself from this point A to places I couldn't even imagine. If I just met someone that had just had one of their consulting calls, their introductory consulting calls, and were a little hesitant and not sure about whether or not to take the next step, I'd have to ask them, how serious are they in terms of making the next move in their own business, and where do they want to be? Because if they're really dedicated and serious about making the best business and the best brand for themselves, there would be no doubt in your mind to sign up and continue. What perspective that they bring to you and the energy that they can drive to put you in the right place for you personally, as well as the brand and the business, you can't put a value on.